a suspect. Hanging with the killers in the projects. Taylor on a barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from behind. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. Put nigga out like an outbreak. Chopper start to make the house shake.
Happy Monday, T Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Love Marriage Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 3 review. So, on this week's episode, the ladies are still on vacation. I'm like, how many more episodes of this do we have? Can this vacation be over? But it's the last night. The ladies have dinner, and they're all dressed in white. And everyone tells Mel that she did such a great job on the trip and that it all worked out in the end and that it was a great girls trip, except for Debbie Downer Destiny. She had to be the one to sit there with a little stank face, okay? In her confessional, she says that everybody was pretty much just on some fugazi type stuff and sugarcoating it, and that it wasn't a perfect trip. You know, she just always got to be negative. Like, negativity is just in that lady, her follicle. She just can never be satisfied or happy with anything, okay? And Mel calls her out on it. And Destiny says, you know, when I had to listen to my friends ask Sunni about having children with my ex, that was a low for me. And it's like, oh my God, I'm so sick of this conversation, girl. For you to be over it, for you to be done, for you to have moved on, for you to not want him. Why do you keep picking at this? Like, get over it. Please. They're married. That is a conversation that they're going to have. If you wanted to have a kid with that man, you had 15 years to do it. You didn't do it. Get over it. I'm sick of it at this point. Oh my God, like y'all have beat this conversation to death. All right. So Mel apologizes on behalf of all of the ladies, and Nell apologizes to her because she says that she didn't mean no harm or anything like that. And then Sunni and Destiny start up again about the same argument about you went and stole my man and you went behind my back, and Sunni says he wasn't your man and I didn't owe you nothing because we wasn't friends. Y'all doing all this for a man that's in jail right now. All it is for a jailbird. Girl, okay. So back home, Tricia talks to Ken about the girls' trip. And Tricia says that Sunni did the ultimate betrayal to Destiny. And I'm looking at Tricia like, girl, you are the last person on God's green earth to sit here and try to judge anybody on their behavior. You philander. You philandering hussy. You are a cheater, pumpkin eater, ma'am. And you are a compulsive liar. So you can't judge anybody. And your situation is similar, not the same, to Sunni and Destiny's, because it's messy. It's messy. All right. Then the topic of their situation comes up, and about how she moved on and started dating him even though she was still technically married. And Ken says, you know how many people move on and started dating other people before they get a divorce? And here go Tricia. Melody did it. And I'm looking at her like, where all this animosity towards Mel come from? What did she do to you? Did they cut out something or edit out something from the trip that we're missing? Because I'm trying to figure out where all of this vitriol is coming from. If Mel did it, then Martel did it. And we ain't talking about them. We talking about you, hoe bag. Like, I don't like her. I really honestly don't, because I'm once again trying to figure out, what did Mel do to you? Are you just another person that's jumping on a I hate Mel train? You was the one messing around with her husband, if I'm not mistaken, even though you want to sit up here and lie about it. I'm looking at Tricia like, girl, you too square in the face. That jaw is too manly for you to be sitting up here trying to shade anybody, Miss Ma'am. Like, no. So Ken says, they trying to make it seem like you cheated on your husband and I'm the ultimate side piece. Is this thing on? Ken, she did. 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 You are. 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 Like, sir, you with a hoe that can't stay faithful to save her life, and you are a full-time side nigga. You even said this ain't your first time dealing with a married woman. So I'm so confused. I'm so confused in this alternate universe that you and this chick live in. Ken then says that he want to confront Martel about making it seem like it was more to what him and Tricia had going on. Ken, once again, is this thing on? Sir, you're walking down a dark road that you don't want to go on because it's going to reveal things about your woman that I don't think you want to know. And I hope and pray at the reunion the true tea comes out because, like I said, you fucked that nigga. You fucked him. You fucked Martel. He slutted you out and disregarded your ass and then acted like he ain't know you. And you're fucking embarrassed. Because, once again, if you weren't in a relationship and if you were single when this so-called situation happened, why were you lying about it? Because once again, you weren't single and you were dealing with Ken and you cheated. You was on some sneaky link type stuff because it was your opportunity to get on Martel. It seems like you probably always had a crush on him and he finally paid you some form of attention once you got your body together. Because I believe Martel for once when he said that you came over not once but a few times. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Ken, you gonna get your feelings hurt. You gonna get your feelings hurt. You got all the muscles for nothing, okay? Kimmy tells Maurice about the girls' trip and says that Nell likes to get in everybody's business. So it seemed like they don't really like Nell like that. It seems like they tolerate her for the show. Kimmy also says that she took away from the trip liking Tricia even more. And I was like, I guess. Ugh. Maurice thinks that Ken might love Tricia more than she loves him, and I 1000% agree. For once, I agree with Country Crock. 1000%. We're on the same page, me and Margarine, okay? Tisha then talks to Marceau about the trip, and I gotta reiterate how much I love that kitchen. They did the out of that kitchen. That kitchen is gorgeous. I don't know why they just don't stay in that house. The house is beautiful from what I've seen that they done. I know that the house on the rocks is in progress. I hope that it works out. But she tells Marceau about Shanita and how she kept on coming for her, calling her the op and this, that, and the third. And Marceau made a little quip about, knowing Mel and her friends, they won't be friends next year. And I said, well, with her track record, you never know. Marceau, I got to give it to you because you just never know with folks. Then Tricia and Martel in that situation comes up. And Marceau says that Martel said that she came over a few times. And Tisha was shocked by this because, once again, Tricia tried to downplay it and say that it was just one time and she went over there to help him exercise. But like they said, how you going to train somebody with no gym in their home? Yeah. So then Tisha brings up Mel, insinuating that Destiny and Martel might have slept together. And like, she don't know. Like, she don't trust it. She don't know. And Marceau, once again, gonna stick up for his boo thing. You know, if he don't do nothing else, honey, he gonna agree with Mel. He is going to agree with Melody over Tisha anytime. And it just goes over Tisha little po pea brain. Oh God, girl, he gonna stick up for his baby. He is gonna stick up for his baby. Every time he see Mel, I bet you in Marceau's head, he be, there goes my baby. Ooh, girl, look at you. So Marceau says that, hey, Martel has even insinuated that something might have happened between him and Destiny. He makes comments all the time about how Law looks like him. So he was like, Mel might be on to something. I can honestly see why she might feel that way. And then Tisha brings up that Destiny said that Mel was teaching Ariane Curry Goat how to respectfully cheat. And he was like, I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. He was like, come on now. Like, who's going to do that? And then it was like, once he said it, here go Tisha. You know what? You right. When you say it out loud, it don't sound right. You knew it didn't sound right when it came out of Destiny mouth, child. You knew it didn't sound right then, but it take for your husband to stick up for his boo thing for you to finally see the truth. Yeah, dumb. But baby, if I don't love nothing else about Marceau, and I don't really love nothing else about him, is the fact that he gonna stick up for Melody. He is gonna have her back, her side, her front, her everything. So then at the end of the episode, Tricia and Ken meet up with her husband, Marques, for dinner. And Marques confronts Ken about the flirty comments he used to leave underneath her pictures and stuff. And he asks verbatim, did you all engage in sexually explicit text messages? Ken's response was, we never really had no intimate conversations. That's not a concise no for me. And as adamant as they were about everything else, that we did not cheat, we were not y'all lying. That man ain't making that up. He is not making that up. You was flirting with her. Y'all had a flirty relationship. You was trying to get on this married woman. You've already shown us who you are, Ken. And I am a person that believes in Maya Angelou's saying, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. You've already let us know that you have no problem dealing with married women. So yeah, y'all was doing some sneaky crap. Boy, obviously wasn't even sneaky because you was doing it out in the public, knowing she was married. So I don't believe nothing that's coming out of y'all mouth. Nothing. And I honestly believe that yes, she was cheating on Marques with Ken. And I also believe Tricia with the fact that Marques did not step up as a father when he left the household. Y'all both are in the wrong. So they go back and forth, and Ken tells Marques that he don't have an issue with him. He wishes him no ill will or anything. I do honestly believe that Ken genuinely loves and cares about those children and wants the best for them. And I do honestly think that he wants to be co-parents or whatever with Marques. Marques is butthurt because he lost his family, point blank, and the period. He lost his family. He didn't do right by his children, and he's butthurt. But that's something that he got to deal with on his own. And even Ken tells him that, you know, you might need to go to therapy. I've gone to therapy. I'm the type of dude where you can even call on me and I can be a listening ear because I'm not fake like that. I do think that Ken has a good heart. I do think that Ken is a good man to an extent. And hopefully they can come full circle and be a blended family in the future. Marques, however, shocks the shit out of Tricia when he pulls out the divorce papers. Baby, she had a look on her face like, I know you lying. I I know you ain't calling my bluff and making me sign this in front of this nigga, because it was given very much. I do not want to sign these goddamn papers, but if I don't, it's going to be obvious that I've been lying this whole time, saying I wanted a divorce, but I really, truly don't. Oh my God. Oh Lord. She had an attitude. She had an attitude when that man brought out them papers and called her bluff. She went ahead on and signed them, but I would check the signature and make sure she wrote her real name, because it was given very much she does not want to marry Ken. Going back to what me and Maurice said, that girl don't love him as much as he love her. So she signs the paper and they get up and leave, and Marques breaks down and cries, and it's the end of the episode. Whoo, child. The ghetto. All right. I'm going to give this week's episode of Love Marriage Huntsville a B-. It was just a bunch of the ladies reiterating what happened on the trip to the men. Really nothing happened until the end. Can't wait for next week's episode. You guys let me know what you guys thought about this week's episode down below in the comment section. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.